Hey guys, my name is Rama Lama Drama, Ramsey, Rambo, Ram, I've heard it all. And welcome back to Inner Thoughts with Rama. So imagine that there are two people staring at a painting. One claims that the painting is beautiful and the other claims that the painting is ugly. Based off these judgments, can we say that one person lives in a world where all art is beautiful and the other person lives in a world where all art is ugly? Let me broaden the idea a little bit more. Suppose I believe that God exists and then someone comes along and claims that God doesn't exist. Is it safe to say that I live in a world where God exists and that person lives in a world where God doesn't exist? In other words, I integrate God into my day-to-day life while the other person wouldn't? Is it possible that because of these different beliefs, both of us live in different worlds based off different perceptions, my world taking God into consideration while the other person not? Here's a general idea. A person lives his life through his own perception based off his own sets of beliefs, biases, and prejudices. Of course, no two people are exactly the same. If that is the case, then is it possible that we each live in a world of our own through our perception based off these beliefs while still sharing the physical world? Let me rephrase. Is it reasonable to say that I connect my reality different than you connect yours, and that the only common ground that we have is the fact that we look through the same eyes at our physical reality, being the sky, the grass, the building, the furniture, the people, etc.? So is it possible that every person is in fact leading a life in two different worlds, one for yourself and one that you share with everyone else? So when I tell you to look at your hands and imagine that you're thinking someone else's thoughts, can you begin to fathom the kind of world that they themselves are living in based off their own views about the world? So here's one more example from my own personal experience, just to make sure that the idea is clear. So growing up, I was a very happy and bubbly person. I believed that people did what they did because they cared about you, to befriend you, to help you, to benefit you. And I thought that everyone was always honest with their intention, even though I had every reason to believe otherwise. So I cared about everyone. I wanted to help people. I wanted people to not be upset. I wanted people to be happy, and I tried my best to make people happy. Of course, everyone goes through a point in their lives where they come to realization about things, and I had that experience at the end of last year. I realized that some people really don't care for you that much, that there is some ugliness in this world as much as there is beauty. But this experience helped me realize that for so long I was living in my own world of carefree love. I thought everyone lived that way until I realized that they didn't. After that, I had to question my own thinking and the way that I lived my life. I still believe that people care for you and that there is good in everyone. I'm just more careful in the things that I do for people and the things that I expect from them. This helped me come to another realization, which I will explain in another video. To kind of recap a little bit, I just want to explain one part. I believed that people were nice, so I lived in a world where people are nice, and I treated people like they were nice. Compared to believing that people are mean, where you live in a world that people are mean and you treat people like they're mean. So you're living in a world of fear of people compared to a world of love for people. Alright, so you see the distinction I'm trying to make here? So what I'm trying to say is that if you really want to change your life, you need to change your beliefs so that you can change the world that you live in. If you want to be happy, then you need to believe certain things. You need to change your belief about certain things for you to be able to be happy. I will show you in my next video what I mean by needing to change your beliefs in more detail. But you can always start by forcing yourself to believe that you like something that you might not actually like. It's the small things, right? And then you get to bigger picture. I'll leave you guys with that for today. Thank you guys for coming to watch this video. Please stay tuned for my next one. Subscribe below. Ask me any questions if you have any. Remember to understand, to process, and to accept. Alright? I love you guys. Peace out. Take care. And it's gonna be some mad things, yo.